You watching Instagram and Facebook, hello, good morning. Go ahead and type into the chat sold, and I'll give you a number, and that number will relate to the jewelry, the piece that I will have just shared with you. And DJ, say good morning, DJ.
Hello.
He says hello. He'll send you a link to go ahead and make your purchase in the chat. So just type what I referred to in the chat, and then you can immediately make your purchase. Now, for those of you, sure thing, on TikTok, it's going to be a little bit different. What you will do is go to the Shop LC profile page. You'll go ahead and click live stream. The link appears right above our email. Then when you get to the next page, go ahead and click live stream. When you click that, you'll see our live stream on TikTok and click shop all. And that will go ahead and take you to the item that I'm on and all of the recently aired items for the rest of, wow, the webcast. I've got light. That's crazy. Anyway, for shopping with us on the live stream, you get a bonus. You get a big bonus. This isn't like 10% off or 15% off. You get an actual 25% off your purchases, plus you get free shipping. But there is a catch. It only lasts over the next 24 hours, right? The coupon code or promo code that you will use is live25. And there's one more thing. We have our own dedicated personal shopper here that you can actually call. So if you have any questions, any comments, if you're having any issues placing your orders through TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, any of the socials, go ahead and give that personal shopper a call. You might want to jot the phone number down, and that number is I'm just looking at it right here. It is 888, I'm going to write it down on my paper, 888-835-2237. Again, 888-835-2237. All right, that said, we're going to have a great day. If you can hear me, we had some major technical issues yesterday with the microphones, etc. So if you're watching right now, go ahead and maybe give a thumbs up or type in some 9s into the chat, and that will let me know that you can hear me. But that said, let's go ahead and get started with your very first item. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Now, I actually was able to build a collection of Sleeping Beauty Turquoise here at Shop LC, and I'll tell you why. It's because our pricing is incredible. My first introduction to this gemstone was with a private jeweler in Santa Monica, California. I lived out in California years ago. I was there for 10 years, and there is a very exclusive part of Santa Monica that not a lot of people know about. Really, I mean, I did, but it's kind of like a couple of blocks. It's a few long blocks. It's called Montana Avenue, where it's like a Beverly Hills, but in Santa Monica. But there was a small jeweler there. There was a trunk show, and Sleeping Beauty Turquoise was in 18 karat gold. So my first introduction to this lovely gem was 18 karat gold, which I feel like that's where it should be housed. It's a beautiful one source gemstone that we get from Arizona, and the mining area is just about 90 miles east of Phoenix, Arizona, right? They name it Sleeping Beauty because a man, not a woman, a man looked at a mountain and saw the image of a woman laying on her back. I've looked at the image a lot. I don't see it, but I'm not a guy. But that said, it's called Sleeping Beauty Turquoise after what somebody thought was the image of a woman in a mountain. That said, this is an area rich with minerals and metals. As a matter of fact, there are several metals that are mined there, but the original metal is actually copper. And a lot of people don't realize that copper is an element that when it's mixed with other minerals can produce the color blue. So for example, when we have a chat about Peruvian blue opal, guess what? There's copper mines in that area. So that said, this is a huge copper mining area. They're actually mining copper there to this very day, but for a little bit of time, they were finding these amazing veins of gorgeous turquoise. And they started mining this. Now, the mining went on for just a little while, a couple of decades, but it did come to a stop in 2012 because there just wasn't a reward. They were spending more money on mining than they were on finding any jewelry quality Sleeping Beauty turquoise. But that said, we made the largest purchase of Sleeping Beauty turquoise ever. I think that was back in 2014 or 2015. And we literally have come towards the end of our held inventory of Sleeping Beauty, which is sad. What makes it so special? Well, you can see it's the vivid, vibrant, bright blue neon-like color and the lack of matrix, the lack of veining. And we call it a robin's egg blue. It's just this pure, bright, beautiful blue. And that's what you have presented in this first ring I've got. You have 5.90 carats total weight. And this, believe it or not, it's in sterling silver. And when you place a gem in sterling silver like this, it's a much more affordable metal, meaning a much more affordable overall price for your jewelry. Now, this is a 5-star reviewed piece. Now, with 25% off, if you're looking on the web at this ring, $239.99 is not your price. We're going to get you a better deal. And at 25% off, DJ, what is our live stream price?
$179.99. Also, Victor on Facebook says good day.
Hey, good day, Victor. Thank you for saying hi. I hope you're loving this ring. I'm loving it. Happy Monday. People never really say happy Monday. They say happy Friday, happy Saturday, happy Sunday. Nobody says happy Monday. What is going to be our budget payments? We've got 5 months to pay your balance down, by the way.
$35.99.
Wow, $35.99. We'll get this to you. And if you could scroll down, we'll get all the details. It's very pretty. You've got, yeah, it's huge. A 12 by 10 millimeter natural Sleeping Beauty turquoise from that Arizona mine. And it's authentic, 4.25 carats, along with multiple gemstones, 1.63 carats of the multi-gemstones. I believe those are going to be apatites and white zircons. Apatites and white zircons. And yeah, it's a very pretty, it's a lovely complement for the blue. And I don't feel like that halo of other gemstones around it pull your attention away from the beauty of the Sleeping Beauty. It's a big bauble. It's a cocktail ring for sure. But again, I got to tell you, I was able to build a collection of this turquoise at Shop LC because our pricing is so awesome. And for the next 24 hours, your budget payments are only $35.99, plus you have free shipping. If you want to get this, go ahead, type into the chat, sold 101. DJ will send you a link. Or if you're on TikTok, go to the Shop LC page, click the link tree, click live stream, then click shop all, and type in live25 so that we can get you the 25% off. And it's just a gorgeous ring. I could go on and on and on and on about Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but we have a lot more to get to over the next 2 hours. Welcome in. Happy Monday. My name is Marva. To learn more about me, you can go to the shoplc.com homepage and click the link at the bottom. Very, you got to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. And there's a link that says Meet the Hosts. And you can learn all about me. Me. All right. Let's scooch along. This is a little warm in here. Oh, it's the same as it was yesterday. I'm running hot today.
You can turn it down if you want.
Well, you know, when it kicks on, it'll get freezing cold. Correct. Right? Like it should be kicking on any minute.
That's true.
Because it's warm. Could just be coffee. I'm not necessarily a coffee drinker, but there's this new place by my house that I went to because yesterday I was so tired and got a nice coffee. And I'm thinking, I'll just get a coffee, right? And I am not a coffee drinker. Like, I only do it when I need to drink it. And it's called, what is it, 7 Brew? They do flavors. It's all, I was just like, can I just get a plain coffee? Well, ma'am, we've got so many flavors. It's like 2 pages of different flavors. Oh. I kid you not. And I was like, sugar, I wanted to say, do you know what this is for? It's diabetes. Hello. I monitor my glucose. It's like, come on, kid. But anyway, I just got an iced coffee with oat milk.
Okay.
No sugar. Well, what did I get? Like a half a pump. Whatever that means. But if you're ever in that neck of woods, it's actually quite good.
Okay.
Kept well overnight. Well, I mean, it's iced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was talking about a cold brew, and I was like, does that mean iced? Like, I don't even drink. I don't even know the lingo.
I don't know either.
It's so funny. Do you drink coffee?
No.
Ever?
No.
Even if you are, like, ridiculously tired, you don't drink coffee?
Only in the morning, water or hot chocolate. That's it.
Hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's your vice.
Mm-hmm.
Hot chocolate. So, try mixing, if you ever drink coffee with hot chocolate.
Maybe.
It's so good.
I'll try it.
Only if you need the caffeine.
Yeah.
It's like, I need the caffeine. So if you want to find me, typically I'm on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. So that's why I'm just a little bit tough to get started at 10 a.m. because I'm sleeping usually right now. Oh, that said, I do that. It is good. What is that, Miss
Terry Masters.
Terry Masters. Hey, welcome in. Happy Monday to you. So let's get started. But what do you do? She says, I do that. And I just went.
What we were talking about. Yeah.
What? Wait, you do, hot chocolate and coffee? Is that what you do?
I think that's what she.
Oh, she says, hi, DJ.
Yeah, she's one of the regulars. That's actually, you know Lauren?
Yes.
That's Lauren's mom.
Oh my gosh, I love Lauren. I love her. She's amazing. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so great to meet you. Well, let's continue on. Something to know, I can get really chatty, but here's the deal. Typically when I'm on air, there's somebody else there. We never really have a chance to really get the knowledge that we need. It's all price. You know how we do it. But I'm glad we have a chance to have a chat about turquoise. I grew up, I forgot to put my back brace on. I grew up in Colorado, and so turquoise is a gemstone that really is the gemstone of the American Southwest. And it's usually found with veining in it. Like, we call that a matrix. So it can look very cracked, can look a little dirty, can look a little ancient and old. It's a style, right? It's a look. But then on the opposite end of that spectrum, I'm going to get my back brace. On the opposite end of that spectrum, you have Sleeping Beauty turquoise that lacks that matrix. Now, you can find that quality in Arizona. Like I mentioned, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, about 90 minutes from Phoenix. It's called Globe, if you want to look it up on a map, Globe, Arizona. But the other place, and I'll just tell you, because I have to make a little addendum here to the story I just shared. There we go. Put my back brace on. This type of turquoise, I actually did present and represent way back in 2002, 2003 at the first network I was associated with, the one up in Arizona. It was actually part of NBC at the time. And it was with the designer, Levion. I used to represent Levion. You all know that company with the chocolate diamonds, etc. But he had a huge stockpile of turquoise, but it wasn't Arizona. There's one other deposit in the world that produced this robin's egg blue with no veining, very bright, very clean, very beautiful, and it's in the country of Iran. If you take a look, you can look it up online, look up the last queen of Persia. Before Iran, before Iraq, that entire area was called Persia. And there was a queen. And she is wearing a beautiful crown. Type in Sleeping Beauty or turquoise. Don't type in Sleeping Beauty because that's Arizona. Type in turquoise crown. And maybe you want to do this to make sure that I'm explaining it. Turquoise crown, Queen of Iran. I want to say her name was Noor. But she's got, images, Google images. And there should be a crown. But that is actually the largest deposit of turquoise. It's a little bit of a green to blue, but they did have some bright blue like this. Did it come up, DJ?
Yeah, it's her name's Pahlavi.
Okay. But the image is there, right?
Yeah, the image is there.
So that's the other area for the deposit, just for reference. Now back to your ring. So this is turquoise worn by royalty. This type that doesn't have any veining is my point. That said, we are down to only 2 sizes remaining in this low profile band ring, 7 or 8. You are looking at, I think there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of your natural, genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Again, this is from Arizona. And your north to south here are going to be moisanites. You do have 3.20 carats for your total weight, just under a ½ inch tall. And the base here is of the rhodium over the 925 sterling silver. This is very wearable. This is something I really like about this. You know, turquoise is a softer gemstone, so I wouldn't recommend necessarily wearing a solitaire every single day. But if you look at the way these have been channel set here, they do kind of curve up a little bit, but this is a much better way to wear your turquoise and protect it, preventing it from breaking or getting any scratches when you have them lower profile and channel set the way they are. So this is a really smartly engineered style. Now for the next 24 hours, you're going to have free shipping, and you're also going to get a 25% off discount using our coupon code LIVE25. So $139.99 is not your price. DJ.
It's $104.99.
There you go. $104.99 with 5 budget payments
Of $20.99.
$20.99 for the next 24 hours. To place your order, just type into the chat sold 102. Or if you're on TikTok, it's different. Go to the Shop LC page, click the link tree, which is just above our email. Go ahead, click live stream, click shop all, and you can see all of our aired items. Fabulous. Well, thanks for hanging out on a Monday morning. My name is Marva, and learning all about Sleeping Beauty turquoise because we have to shift gears. It's a little bit of a variety show today, but I'm really excited about the show that we have at 2 p.m. this afternoon Central Time. It's a full 2 hours of Andalusite.
So that's what it said on my sheet, but it looks like they changed it.
They changed it.
Yeah, because now it's
What is it now?
sage and silver, like a lot of that stuff.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
a lot
good.
of bali.
So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. And you remember this yesterday, DJ. I was like, really? We have 2 hours of Andalusite?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was just like, where did we get all of this? And it was like, that does not make sense to me because that area where Andalusite was mined in Brazil is flooded. So for us to make the decision to go into our vaults, and just completely clean them out with 2 hours of Andalusia, I just was like, that's what? So, yeah, we don't have that at 2. It looks like we're going to have Bali Legacy, our silver collection, and Sajin silver. And I've got a lot of stories to tell because I've been working with Richard and Mariana Jacobs, those designers, since 2003. I think I was the first, could have been the second host Richard Jacobs was ever on television with.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I know. It's just crazy. So we're going to have a lot of fun and storytelling at 2 p.m. Central Time. But let's move on. Oh, now we really shift gears to moissanite. God. Pink. Oh, this is so fun. This is a floating moissanite. This is they also call this dancing. This is also called the heartbeat, okay? Because the stone itself, it looks as if it's floating and it's just suspended in midair, but it is attached to the ring in a way to make it in an orbit to make it look as if it is dancing, right? All of your gemstones here are moissanite. Moissanite 1.10 carats. This is a really adorable piece. $99.99 is not your price. What is our new price for 24 hours, Mr. DJ?
With Live 25, it'll be $74.99.
Oh, that's great. $74.99, and we still keep 5 budget payments, which will be
$14.99.
$14. Wow, $14.99. So here's the deal. And free shipping over the next 24 hours. Live 25 is a promo code you type in when you do check out and make your purchase. It's very difficult to find any colors of moissanite. But we provide multiple colors at Shop LC, which is amazing. And moissanite can be very expensive. You can go, I know you're on your phone, or you're on your iPad, or you're on your laptop right now. That's how you're seeing me. Welcome in. Happy Monday. You can run a search. You can go to Hellsberg Diamonds, Zales, Shane Company. That when you hear me on the live broadcast talk about how I worked for one of America's largest diamond importers with 20 different locations. This is almost 20 years ago. But at the time that 20, it was the Shane Company. Okay. And I was in marketing. I've never worked the floor, if you will. I was a brand manager. But a part of being in the management team is that everybody had to go through just their diamond school or their diamond training and shadow the floor. And so this is another little side note. Because I was never a salesperson, I was a manager, but I had to train on the floor. They didn't want us, being on the floor and selling, because then we're taking away from the actual salespeople's bonuses, right? So when I've got diamonds, lab-created diamonds, moissanite, any truly dispersive gemstone, trust me from my experience, because they would put me and other managers training in the back room and grade diamonds all day. Grade. Because it was like a security thing, right? You have to make sure that when they would bring out the diamonds, that maybe the customer didn't swap them for CZ or moissanite or something like that. So every single day you'd have to go through and loop. And then remember on the live broadcast when I talk about when you get into the VS, VVS, how you have to literally use a microscope. How do I know that? Because I had to use a microscope. That this big I think it was just for out in front. They had this big, massive microscope for the customers. No, in the back they had a regular one. They had a regular one to plot the diamonds. But that said, with moissanite, guys, we start at VS1. We start at SI1 and we go up from there. And with the white moissanites, I believe we start at, I think they're all colorless. E, A, B, C, D, E, F to my alphabet. So that's never going to be an issue with our moissanite, because moissanite, And again, you can look online. There are some retailers, some of the stores that I just mentioned, they will let you select if you want G color, H color, and they will let you select your clarity. Ours is always going to be very exceptional. That's why we don't offer those options. It's just our quality standards at Shop LC are remarkably high. Now, that said, for this adorable ring, I'll show it to you one more time, $74.99 for the next 24 hours. Your budget payments are $14.99. And this is the Dancing Heart Pink Moissanite ring. If you love it, go ahead and buy it. Oh, and the big, big deal about moissanite, I'm going on and on and on. It's actually more dispersive than a diamond. It's 2.4 times more dispersive than a diamond. So you get more scintillation, more brilliance, more fire, more of everything. So take everything you love about a diamond and go explode. That's your moissanite. So a pink sapphire won't do this. Only a moissanite. A pink diamond won't do this. Can you imagine how expensive this ring would be? Natural pink diamond. Natural pink diamonds don't even produce this color, really. If you can find a pink diamond that produces in such a vivid quality for color, you're looking at over $100,000. So I feel very blessed and lucky that we have moissanite. I built a moissanite collection, and I think you should too. If you love sparkle and you love color, this is a great ring. But if you love sparkle overall, check out the moissanite collection at shoplc.com for more options. But Live25, that promo code that gives you 25% off, only applies to the items we have in the show. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. And free shipping. Next up, ooh, okay. Happy about this. So when I got here 6.5 years ago, we were selling Habe Peridot. I thought we had just an unlimited supply. Silly me. I have to sometimes remember to listen to myself because there's no such thing as a steady flow of genuine gemstones. Genuine gemstones, right? Natural colored gemstones. They're here today, gone tomorrow. You can gem prospectors will hit a strike and never hit that strike again, like the Paraíba tourmalines of Brazil, right? Gone, done, finished. They might find a new vein, might not find a new vein. Peridot, I thought was more plentiful, if you will, but this source, Habe. Now this is a Chinese deposit. We were offering Peridot like crazy for a couple of years when I first got here, and then if you've been shopping with us for a long time, gone, right? Remember, it was just like, well, where's Peridot? We brought a little bit out around July, August, because August, Peridot is August's birthstone. But we recently, I would say it was last month, August, we brought a collection back. I don't know how much we have. I don't know how long it's going to last. You know what? If you don't mind, if you could go to shoplc.com for us, DJ, and type in Habe Peridot or just Peridot and maybe see how many pages we have. We used to have pages and pages. So I'm hoping we have enough. But this one is a good one because it's big, 3.30 carats total weight.
Peridot or specific?
Habe Peridot. You have touches of 18 karat yellow gold vermeil. Actually, it's all 18 karat. Wow, this is a very grand ring. It's very glamorous. What a masterpiece this is. You have an Art Deco styling here. Geometric patterns and shapes on the shoulders.
Looks like we should have the 2 pages.
2 pages?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used to have so much more. So if this is a gemstone you fell in love with and then it disappeared, sorry. That's just the nature of mining and finding natural gemstones. This is considered to be one of the world's finest deposits, as a matter of fact, in China. And this is a big, beautiful peridot. It's a gorgeous ring. 5-star reviews, more than one 5-star review here. If you want to get this, we do have free shipping, and $139.99 is not your price.
It would be $104.99.
Oh, that's a good deal. That's a really good deal. $104.99. We do have 5 budget payments, which are
$20.99.
$20.99. So for $20.99, you got just a true masterpiece. I applaud our designers for coming up with the engineering behind this. Just under a 1/2 inch tall by 3/4 of an inch wide. Adding that 18 karat yellow gold vermeil brings the luxury. It breathes luxury into this piece for sure. Now, if we could scroll down just a little bit, 3.30 carats is that total weight here. It's a 10 by 8 millimeter, 2.67 carat solitaire, natural, not treated peridot, along with chrome diopsides. Yeah, I knew those were chrome diopsides on the shoulders. Very pretty the way they are positioned in place. Look at that structure. This is a really pretty ring. And I believe these are, if you could scroll down for us, please. Yes, white zircons, 40 of those. Adding sparkle, not only on the shoulders, but from that profile view. This is one of the better looking rings. This looks very regal, very royal, incredibly rich, with that 18 karat yellow gold vermeil and the Art Deco styling pulled together into one. It's unbelievable that this is only $104.99. And in fact, it's only that low price over the next 24 hours. If you want to get this, send DJ a message in the chat. What is it? Sold
104.
Sold 104. If you're on TikTok, go ahead and go to the Shop LC page, click the link tree. That is, the link is right above our email, and click live stream, and then click shop all. Thank you for getting me my water.
No problem.
Because I tell you, there's only so much coffee this girl can take. And then it gets so bitter and kind of sour.
Yeah.
But I need the caffeine. What is a person to do? Put the coffee down is what we'll do. All right. Happy Monday. My name is Marva. Typically, I'm on the live TV. But it's great to be having a chat with you. This peridot ring is so pretty. I'm just going to slide it on my other finger and wear it for a little bit. It's party. Switching gears. Wow, we have a huge variety. Can I just tell you that?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get out my calculator, love, because I see that you have got some other things you are doing.
Yup.
He says, yup. So a couple of years ago, my partner and I, Michael, we went to Puerto Vallarta. And little fun fact here, as we get to our Mexican cherry fire opal, Puerto Vallarta is in the state of Jalisco in the country of Mexico. And lo and behold, if you drive a couple of hours into the middle of the state of Jalisco, Mexico, you will get to the Salamanca region. Again, if you're on your phone, you're on your iPad, whatever it is, you can look it up on a map. And this is the largest deposit of fire opal. So many people are, and I include myself, before I got into this industry and I really started doing research, I didn't know that opal presented in color like this. I had no idea. I thought it was all about, like, you know, the white opals with a little bit of the play of color there. This is filled with color, transparent opal, but it's not everywhere. Literally, it's a few places around the globe, but really it's Mexico, the state of Jalisco. So if you've ever been to Puerto Vallarta, you're just a few hours away from the biggest deposit of jewelry quality fire opal. Yeah, there. And then the vein, it kind of goes down into another state. I forget the name of the state, just beneath Jalisco. Again, look it up. That said, another 5-star reviewed masterpiece. Can you believe this started out at only $69.99? Just based on what I said, it's actually the country's official gemstone, and it's gorgeous. This is completely natural. This is as vivid, saturated, and rich the color will come. It's called cherry fire opal. It's red. And let me explain. There's a range of color for fire opal. Chickadee yellow, right? Yeah, faint, cracked, included. Having a bad day, yellow fire, quote unquote, opal. And you go from the very, very faint light yellows all the way into the vivid yellows, all the way into the oranges, cracked, fissured, having a bad day, foggy, into the vivid burnt oranges, into the deep cherry reds. What is considered to be the most valuable, what fetches the highest price per carat is what you have in this ring. Vivid, hot, sassy, spicy red cherry fire opal, and we have it with the 18 karat yellow gold vermeil. Beautiful. You have almost like a leaf detail crawling up the shoulders there into your solitaire, 55 points. The fire opal is combined with your moissanite, right? And your price, let's get back to the price. Free shipping is not $69.99. It is, for the next 24 hours, you can get this fabulous ring for $52.49, but we do have 4 budget payments. And if you want in, $13.12. Say what? I might have to get this. You see the liveliness and the pop of color? That's completely natural. Isn't it unbelievable? In my opinion, Mexican cherry fire opal, it's collectible. If you're a rock hound, it is a must own for your collection for sure. It is very much attention grabbing, attention getting, because it's so different. It just doesn't look like anything else. So not only do you have color, another big fat hurdle when it comes to your opals is clarity. I alluded to this just a few minutes ago, but you got to hear me on this. Very little, I would say less than 5% of the material found in those mines is even worthy of jewelry, let alone 18 karat gold vermeil. So you've got a great one here, $52.49 or $13.12 for those budget payments. The pricing is only for the live stream family. Use the coupon code LIVE25. You get the deal over the next 24 hours along with the free shipping for 24 hours. Type sold 105 into the chat. DJ will send you a link to purchase. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, go to the Facebook, go to the Shop LC page on TikTok. Click Linktree, click live stream, and click shop all. And then you can make your purchase. You know what? If that's too much, I got to tell you, TJ, even my explaining how to do that is exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
Call the personal shopper. We have our own dedicated personal shopper at 888-835-2237, or go to the website, shoplc.com, and towards the top, we have a menu of links. Just click live streaming. What, could you click live streaming for me real quick? I want to make sure. They can shop that way, right?
Yeah. I mean, going to live streaming takes us to the current live stream that's going on right now.
Awesome. Easy peasy. Thank you. All right.
What we're doing
All right, so now he's got to go back. Sorry.
No worries.
We ready?
Yes.
This peridot ring is out of sight, isn't it? Okay. Ooh. Next up. Let's see this. This is really pretty. Wow, 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 wow. This is perfect. So I gotta tell you, my preferred cut for indicolite is exactly what you see here. It's the emerald. It's the emerald cut. Those elongated baguettes. Let me show you. I'm looking at it. I'm like talking to you as if you can see it. Here you go. Because what you need to see in an indicolite, you've got to see those awesome blues. But at other angles, you want to see those teals and those greens. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the cut that shows that off most perfectly is an emerald cut. This is a good one, guys. So indicolite is arguably one of the top 3 most expensive colors for tourmaline in the world. It's completely natural. And what I've got in this ring is 3A grade. That is the highest. It doesn't go up to 4A. 3A is the best. Now, what's so bonkers is that we place the most expensive gemstone material in silver. As a designer, I wouldn't do it, but Shop LC, we bring these very expensive museum quality gemstones to you for less by, for example, placing the stones in silver. Silver and this particular indicolite, it's not a match, but we did it, and you're going to save a bundle. This is a 5-star rated Montebello 3A grade Montebello indicolite with moissanite on the shoulders. You have a 1 carat total weight. Let me put this on my finger so that you can have a look at how pretty this is. It's just about a 1/2 inch. You've got, wow, those baguette channel set moissanites on the shoulders. Very, they look like colorless, flawless diamonds that have just been cleaned with extra fire. It's a beauty of moissanite. Now, free shipping and a lower price is available for my live stream family. You're not looking at $399.99. For the next 24 hours, your price is $299.99. $299.99. You've got 5 months to pay your balance down. You are looking at $45 even. $45. If you want to get this, type into the chat sold 106 and DJ will send you a link. TikTok, go to the Shop LC page and click our link tree. Then you'll click live stream. Then you will click shop all. And when you are checking out, type the promo code LIVE25 and you will see that discount appear to the prices that I quoted. Very pretty. Wow. God, that's a good, I can't believe we're selling that for like $299. Very pretty. It's the best stuff, Shop LC. I've never seen anything like it. 4 networks over the span of 22 years. With a little interruption in between to go represent designers and represent other stores and brands throughout the Caribbean. But nobody doesn't like Shop LC. We're the manufacturer. We are the source. So if you know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy, he knows us. So you might as well just go ahead and shop straight directly with us versus having to pay markups to middlemen, right? We don't have that. Ooh, this is a good example. Tanzanite. Did we offer this yesterday?
I think so.
Oh, well, maybe, I think maybe it was a little bit different.
Probably.
Yeah, a little bit different. Maybe not. No. I think, oh, this is not the same. 100 carats with an 18 carat yellow gold vermeil, lobster claw and extender. So this adjusts from 18 out to 20 inches. Look at that. Tanzanite. Woo! It is a one source blue gemstone, but at different angles you will see lavenders, lilacs, and sometimes flashes of pinks. It's what we call a pleochroic gemstone. You'll see different colors at different angles. It is not color change. Unfortunately, some people will get that wrong, but you'll see the different colors at different angles. So it really takes a skilled cutter to map out the tanzanite rough in order to cut it in a way to exhibit that magic. Because to me, that's what makes tanzanite magical, right? On one angle, you'll have the look of an amazing blue sapphire, and then on another, you're looking at an amazing amethyst. It's crazy. Now, this is 3A grade. You have single A, double A, triple A, quad A. 3A, that's my happy place, because I think the blues are much brighter. It's a great look on the neckline. Free shipping for my live stream family, and $339. Oh wait, yeah, $339. That is not your price for the next 24 hours. Your price for this 100 carat tanzanite faceted natural tanzanite necklace will be $339.99. Your budget payments, let's see, you've got 5 months. So your first payment today is $51 for 100 carats of 3A grade tanzanite. When we discuss single A, double A, triple A, quad A, we are referring to the color, the hue, the tone, the saturation. Blue, medium to rich tone, and the saturation almost full-bodied, right? Almost full-bodied. And again, what I like, the AAA is my happy place because it's just brighter, and I feel like it's just more noticeable for being tanzanite. Now, tanzanite is a one-source gemstone. It's found in about a 5 square mile radius in Tanzania, an area called the Merelani Hills, and it's been a part of the Maasai tribes people's culture for many years. Some people will say that it was discovered by a prospector. His name is Michael de Sousa, but actually the Maasai tribes people discovered it first. It wasn't that person what he did. He was the first person to be licensed or stake a claim to sell the material as he petitioned the Tanzanian government. So he was the first. And so that is the beginnings. And then, of course, we've got Tiffany's got involved. They actually named this, it's blue zoisite is the mineral term, but Henry Platt was the senior vice president of Tiffany's back in the day when this was discovered, and he named it Tanzanite after Tanzania and brought it to market at Tiffany's flagship store in San Francisco back in 1968. They did a huge campaign. You can go back. I went back and looked it up. It was a really good campaign. I give it to the advertisers back in the day. It reminds me of that TV show Mad Men, right? About the advertiser. Do you remember Mad Men? Yeah. It was a really terrific campaign. It's kind of fun to, I geek out on that stuff. Did marketing and advertising. Remember when I said I had a little interruption with my home shopping career, had my own company, had my own website with jewelry, but then I got into advertising and marketing for small businesses. Circling back to that, got some really fun stuff coming up. But that said, back to the matter at hand. I can go off on tangents, y'all. It's going to be a great Monday for you. Shop LC price, $339.99, $51 budget payments. You get the deal over the next 24 hours by typing in the promo code LIVE25. Good job. Do I have any more tanzanite? No, I don't think so. Wow. That's okay. Shifting gears. This is I might have to get this one. This is so pretty. The only gemstone similar to tanzanite, and if you're watching right now, type it into the chat. And don't cheat. Don't cheat. Which other gemstone is most similar, most like single A, double A tanzanite? Let's see if you get that right. I'm not going to tell you just yet. And you have to remind me that I put that question out there. Quiz time. Nobody likes having a quiz on a Monday morning, but hey, it's a fun one. Back into Sleeping Beauty turquoise. How about that? This is so pretty. I got to tell you, over the years, Shop LC, we have the largest variety for styles in Sleeping Beauty turquoise that I have ever seen. And it's gorgeous. So we went from, remember I had this ring earlier. It's a glamorous cocktail ring with a big honkin' Sleeping Beauty. Then we switched over to a low profile band, right? It's just traditional classic Sleeping Beauty. And now I feel like we've got something very flirty, very feminine, a little bit red carpet with this floral necklace featuring Sleeping Beauties combined with the sparkle of moissanites. It's 13.885 carats and 18 inches is that overall length, but there's a lobster claw with an extender out to 20 inches, so you can work with your neckline on this one. This is very pretty. Oh, so it makes you look, I'm looking up, whenever you see me looking off this way, I'm looking at the monitor. Whenever you see me looking down, I'm actually looking at the monitor just to make sure that I have this positioned right. This is gorgeous. Now you can see from the conversation we had earlier, which we can revisit now, you can understand what I meant when I said vivid blues, neon blues, pops of blues. That is why the world loves Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Plus the lack of veining. Growing up in the American West, as I did in Colorado, I'm very familiar with turquoise. There are a lot of copper deposits, and recall that I mentioned where you find copper, you will find blue gemstones because copper, that mineral, is a coloring agent of blue. Think of it this way as well. I'm talking beauty now, if you use a copper-based serum, most of them are blue. I know, right? The one from The Ordinary, you know the one I'm talking about, the copper peptide, blue. If it's not blue, check the ingredients because it should be blue. Anyway, it might be some derivative or some iteration of copper, but if it's going to be a facial serum, you want to make sure it's colored blue to make sure there's copper in there. Just saying. Anyway, back to the necklace. So I'm familiar with turquoise, but I was never really familiar with Sleeping Beauty. I think that's because it's always been very expensive. It is the darling turquoise of the designers, as it should be. It's gorgeous. And just recalling that the only other significant deposit of turquoise of this color, tone, saturation, clarity, lack of veining is the Iranian deposit. It's actually a much larger deposit than the one in Arizona, in Globe, Arizona, which is where this is found. But nobody's getting that Iranian Sleeping Beauty anymore. That said, let's get you a new price. $399.99 is not your price. Over the next 24 hours, using the promo code LIVE25, we drop your price from $399.99 down to $299.99. Yay. And that will give you budget payments, 5 months. Really? Wait a minute. Hold on. Of $60. $60 for this. Now, in terms of styling, there are no rules, but I definitely see this being worn in just in a space and in a place where you want to feel glamorous, feel pretty, and really feel that level of self-love. Like when I see something like this, I just see somebody who's very well dressed and who takes care and takes time about her appearance. And if that's you and there's an occasion where you want to just feel a little bit more pretty, this is going to be a spectacular addition to your collection. Sleeping Beauty turquoise or not, but with Sleeping Beauty, heads will turn because the blues are so bright, and they are, it doesn't, it's clearly turquoise, but you know, everybody, even I do it myself, I'm just like, where are the veins? Where are the veins? Is it really turquoise? Yes, it is. It's just from a very limited small deposit, 90 minutes east of Phoenix, Arizona, in a town called Globe. But if you want to get this, you have 24 hours to get the deal. Type sold 108 into the chat, and DJ can send you a link right now to make your purchase and get the deal. Again, budget payments are only $60. And if you are on TikTok, go to the Shop LC page, click the link tree. That link is right above our email. And go ahead and click live stream, shop all, and you can make your purchase for this necklace and all of the items that I've aired thus far during this live stream. Welcome in, my name is Marva. I've been with the company for 6.5 years, but I've been in the business since 2002. I started when I was 10. Nobody's believing that. All right.
I feel that number keeps changing.
It does. It keeps changing. Well, yesterday I said since I was 5 years old, but come on, I don't look like I'm 25. I look like I'm 27.
It's more realistic.
No, I'll say I think I should say I started when I was 15.
There you go. It's a little bit better.
How about 18?
That sounds more legal. Yeah.
More legal? More legal. Oh yeah, child labor. We don't want that. All right, start when I was 18. Let's move on. Oh, a royal ruby. This is good. Oop. Let me go ahead and take that off since I literally don't know how I got that off of that. Okay, let's do this. We have so many chats. I love having this one-on-one time that I can spend with you during the live stream. You actually have a chance to learn a little thing or two and not get yelled at. Buy it now. Here's a low price. Speaking of price, let's do this before I launch into another story. $269.99 is not your deal. You get 25% off because you are part of the live stream family. Your price is only $202.49 over the next 24 hours. Your budget payment, $30. Wow, $30.37 first payment of $5 for genuine ruby, real ruby, earth mine ruby. And it's a wearable, classic, traditional style ring. Right? Just featuring that solitaire with your side gemstones. And if we can go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Actually, you don't need to. Red and white diamonds. In a base of 18 karat rose gold vermeil. This is very pretty. Beautifully balanced, well engineered. I'll talk about that in just one second, but we got to focus on this ruby. Now, premium royal red ruby. Some questions that I will get on the live television broadcast. Sometimes there's a little bit of confusion about the rubies, okay? Because rubies, they're known as the king of all gemstones. Red is the most difficult color for Mother Nature to create in minerals, right? Yeah, chromium is the coloring element here to produce the red within this lovely ring. But there are different regions. There are many ruby deposits around the globe, I'm not going to lie. But what we have found is from Mozambique, and think about the concept of panacea. I think it's called panacea. Before there were continents, it is said that there was perhaps theorized that there was one big mass, right, of the continents. So they weren't separated, they were together. And if you take a look at the edge of India and the edge of Africa, and you can do this right now because I know you're on your phone, you're on your tablet, you're on your laptop. You literally fuse them together. The outline fits together like a puzzle, right, with some of those islands in the middle. It's crazy how that works. But if you take a look specifically on the other side of India, Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, those rubies have been the most expensive rubies around the world until Mozambique a year ago. But they're still very, very expensive. But because of the political upheaval, we're not able to bring the Burmese rubies in legally anymore into the U.S. Here's something cray-cray. If you follow the vein of sapphires, of rubies, from that region through the other countries, like Thailand, it goes all the way through. So when you see, and I have a point, and it answers a lot of questions, DJ, our royal rubies are from the same vein as the Burmese rubies. We made the lines. We separated countries, people, families, we mucked it up. Mother Earth is one structure. So, for all intents and purposes, you've got the quality, color, tone, saturation, all the fixins of a Burmese ruby, but this was sourced in Thailand. I know. $30.37 are the budget payments. For the next 24 hours. Type Live25 into the promo code LINE upon checkout and free shipping. Any questions about ordering, call our personal shopper at 888-835-2237. Good stuff. Hey, DJ? I want to call you TJ. I don't know why. DJ.
Correct.
But good stuff. Oh, we have the matching pendant. Yes?
Yes, we do.
If you could... Oh, sorry. I was going to ask you to scroll down. I was wondering if there was a bundle.
You can check it on the... Yeah.
On the ruby?
Perfect.
Pendant?
There is.
Okay. This is something... When did this start? Was it July? June, July? I'm trying to recall. The bundle and save. Basically 2024. So without the live stream deal, you're still getting a deal if you buy them both. If you buy the set. $485.98. Right? When you bundle, you save an extra 10%. But what we'll do for my live stream family is we'll take an extra 25% off the $485.98. I know. For 24 hours only. We'll make that happen for you. You know what? Before I put this on, here's what we'll do. We'll come up close. Oh, you can see. Wow, look at the color of these rubies. I'm not messing around. There was a reason why I had that long story about the panacea, about the continents, about Mother Nature, about man making lines between people and families and starting wars and blah. Mother Nature doesn't do that. It's the same vein as the Burmese rubies, and you can follow that. Just look on a map. Look at the mountain region. It goes all the way through to Thailand, which is where these rubies were sourced. You're looking at about a ½ inch. Gosh, these are so pretty in person, y'all. They're delightful on your screen, but in person, this is the wow. And those are diamonds, red and white diamond accents in 18 karat rose gold vermeil. This is a 1.60 karat total weight here. It looks like these are 7 by 5 millimeter rubies, by the way. You get the 20-inch chain, 18 karat rose gold vermeil chain with the lobster claw. You get all of that. Now separately, if we can scroll up to that price, if you don't want to bundle and save, you just maybe want to buy this as a gift because you don't know her ring size, but you know she was maybe born in the month of July. This is going to be the July's birthstone, or she loves the color red, or you just want to build that ruby collection alone. See, $269.99 is natural price. Over the next 24 hours, your deal is $202.49. You've got 5 months where you can pay that down with the budget payments. So the first payment, $40.50. Yay. $40.50. That's not bad for genuine Earth Mind rubies. Premium royal rubies. Sourced from Thailand, but it's the same vein that reaches from Myanmar. Have to start calling it Myanmar. If you're looking on a map and you're looking for Burma, it ain't there anymore. It's called Myanmar, M-Y. You can look it up. DJ, I challenge you that when I'm on with the live stream and I'm saying some stuff, to go on the internet, check me.
Okay, all right. I mean, I believe you, but sure.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's fun to learn anyway. I feel like a lot of you live stream family, because it's not such a high pressure sort of environment as you have with you don't get a lot of. You get a lot of information from some hosts, others you don't. But because this is more like a fireside chat, we really have an opportunity to do what we do best at Shop LC, which is impart knowledge while shopping and entertaining all at the same time. Yay! That's Shop LC. Gotta love it. But certainly with the live stream, we can do a little bit more of a deep dive so that you really know what you're paying for. Oh, and also remember that you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, if we have an item that's on clearance, that's going to be final sale.
Correct.
But for these rubies, I'll put this to the side. I invite you to inspect. And if they don't exceed your expectations, 30 days. Send it back. Our feelings can't be hurt. Our feelings won't be hurt. Not at all. All right. I'm messing with your display here. What do we have next?
I have the Bali Legacy necklace.
Right in front of me. Now, we are definitely going to have a chat about our Bali Legacy collection, silver, etc. later on. starting at 2 p.m. I'll have Bali Legacy and Sajin Silver. Both are made by craftsmen and ladies on the island of Bali, which Shop LC, they were so generous by sending me to Bali last year to meet our team headed up by Anil. Great folks. So I've got stories and pictures and all kinds of fun stuff that I can share with you. But that said, this is a 22-inch handmade necklace from Bali. This type of texture is called the Borobudur. It is just a wildly more difficult Byzantine. If you are familiar with the Italian Byzantine necklace, I feel like the Italians actually kind of stole the Borobudur. And this is, of course, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, because the culture, the Indonesian Balinese culture, dates back farther than Italian gold making, which actually goes back, I think, about 800 years. So anyway, that said, this is completely made by hand, 52.10 grams. So you have well over a troy ounce. It's very, very heavy. 22 inches is definitely unisex. My good buddy, Matt, who I typically am on air co-hosting with, his first purchase from Shop LC was, it was actually a Tulang Naga necklace that he bought for himself from our Bali Legacy collection. So, and I share that with you just to understand that when you have hosts, like we work here and we buy Bali Legacy, that's a very strong statement, because we see thousands of pieces of jewelry on an annual basis. And we can literally pick and choose from so many different collections. And I have chosen to build my silver collection with Bali Legacy and Sajin, which we'll see at 2 p.m. Central Time later on. And so does Nat. So do a lot of us. Cheryl, Katie, a whole bunch of us. Now, for the next 24 hours, we can get you a better price than $249.99. You're looking at $187.49. We have 5 budget payments. You're looking at $37.50. Wow, $37.50. So, the only other brands out there working with artisans in Bali to make silver jewelry, you're looking at David Yurman, you're looking at John Hardy. Those are the big ones. There are of course more, but those are the big ones. Something like this, you would spend over $1,000 with their collection, and you wouldn't know the gram weight. They stopped posting gram weights. We're at 52.10, full disclosure. Again, it's hard to do an apples to apples with those other brands because they shy away from posting gram weights at this time. You're paying for the name. You're not paying for the quality. I think we have more designs, better quality, and way lower pricing. So, live stream family, Facebook, Instagram. If you want to buy this, type sold. Which one are we on here?
111.
Sold 111 into the chat. DJ will send you a link. If you are on TikTok, go to the Shop LC page and you want to click the link tree, and that's right above our email. And you will click live stream, and then you will click shop all. Right. Find the clasp here. Come on, clasp. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. There we go. Crazy how that happens. Moving on. All right. Gosh, this is heavy. Heavy as the dickens. Woo! Oh, ho, ho. This ring is so pretty. Coming up next. It is delicious. Our pink sapphires. Okay. before I get into this, Shop LC family, do you remember when we were offering the Madagascar pink sapphires? We called them Ilikaka pink sapphires. I bought a few because the color, it was that bubblegum pink. It was so fun. And I'd never really seen pink sapphires with that tone saturation level, but they were very, 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 very heavily included. You're paying for the color, not for the clarity. Clarity can be an issue because sapphires are typically type 2, type 3 gemstones. So that just means gemologically, in terms of grading, you're supposed to see inclusions. So in a sapphire, when you don't see inclusions, when you have optimal clarity, you've got something very valuable and very collectible. And that is exactly what you have in this pink sapphire cluster. And the sapphires this time, they're not from Madagascar, they're from Mozambique, which is where we're also finding our Montepuez rubies. Look at this. What? I have never seen sapphires this vivid, this saturated. I mean, turn the dial up one notch, you would call these rubies, wouldn't you? But these are labeled pink sapphires. You save money, 85 points in our Blossom cluster, mounted in rhodium over sterling silver. It's an elongated shape, so it's a marquise shape, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 natural, not treated, not heated, nothing. These are natural sapphires. It's a lovely ring. Isn't that stunning? Oh, let me get you a measure. Just a 1/2 inch. This is gorgeous. Split shank. Already a great deal at $199.99. But with the code LIVE25, that's your promo code, your Shop LC price is $149.99. How many budget payments? Can I pay it down? Yeah, we'll give you 5 months. No fees. $30. $1 per day over the next 5 months for what I consider to be, this is just me, today in 2024, the world's best pink sapphire deposit. Mozambique. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, if you want this ring, type sold 112 into the chat. DJ will send you a link to purchase on TikTok. Go to the Shop LC page, click our link tree, then you will click live stream, then you'll go ahead and click shop all. And we'll get you the deal for 24 hours. $30 budget payments and free shipping. This is so pretty. It goes with my blouse. Yes? You like it?
Yeah, I see it.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
I feel like this is worth repeating. For color, tone, saturation, clarity, 2024, the best deposit is Mozambique. And I tell you what, I'm going to build a collection. With discounts like this,
That's fair.
we actually had a host here. I don't think you were here. This is a while ago. Her engagement ring was a pink sapphire. It's an alternative to the diamond. A lot of young people are stepping away from diamonds. Earth Mine, they're actually choosing lab created more and more, or they're just going for colored gemstones. And the number one alternative to the diamond engagement ring are sapphires, blue sapphires and pink sapphires. And then the third are the morganites. Morganites. Anyway, especially in Japan and China and Korea. Love morganite. There we go. Again, hello live stream family. My name is Marva. Welcome in. If you are on Instagram, Facebook, just type a note in the chat to DJ if you want to make a purchase. And if you are on TikTok, go to the Shop LC page and click our link tree, and then click the live stream, and then click shop all. You're gonna get 25% off. That is happening over the next 24 hours, along with free shipping, Thanks for watching. Happy Monday. If you want to learn more about me, go to the Shop LC website, scroll all the way down and click Meet the Hosts and click Marva Nation. What's me? Ooh, we have a match. Yay, we've got the matching pendant. We've got to see these together. And you know, I always encourage you that if we have the matching pieces, you gotta get the match. Because what we are mindful about as a manufacturer of fine jewelry, if we have matching pieces, we will cut the stones from the same rough. And if you're not sure what I mean by rough, rock. The same rock. And we will make sure to map out that specimen in order to achieve a match for hue tone saturation while we build the matching pieces. That's important. I've worked at 4 other networks, and some of the manufacturers that they work with aren't mindful of that fact. And so you could get a ring, you get a pendant, and they don't match like these do. Do you see what I'm saying? It's very important. Love that. So you've got the same shape, the same pattern, the same quality. 1 carat in the pendant comes with the with the 20-inch rhodium over sterling silver chain. You get free shipping at $139.99. It's not your price. For the next 24 hours, you've got the deal at $105 even. That's nice. What did I do with my pen? 105. And, oh, hold on. 139.99. And how many months? 5-month budget payments. $20. Oh, excuse me. $21. It's yours with budget payments and free shipping. Now, in the chat, type sold 113. Yeah, sold 113. And DJ will send you a link. You know, we are at the end of the month of September, and if you are not aware, the sapphire is your birthstone. And what I find so lucky about being a part of the Shop LC family is the fact that you can collect almost every single color of sapphire. Go to our website, shoplc.com. Green sapphires, blue sapphires, pink sapphires, orange sapphires, yellow sapphires. We used to have white sapphires. I don't know if we have any more of those. We used to have these really like champagne colored sapphires. Haven't seen those in a while. You can find black sapphires. I don't think we have any of those. But you know, the majority of those brighter colors you can find at shoplc.com. Pretty awesome. Ceruleite. What? Looks like Sleeping Beauty, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Only much more blue. Not as bright. It's an opaque gemstone. And let me get you 6.10 carats is that total weight. 1.5 inches. Wow, this is a spectacular look on the neckline. Let's scroll down a little bit. The chain is oh no, the chain is not. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was doing the
you're doing
the necklace before the ring.
And that'll be next.
Sorry. What just happened to me will happen to you, and people looking at you wearing this. It's like I didn't even look at the ring. It goes straight to that because it's so spectacular. It's so blue. You can't help but be drawn in. So this is a 14 by 10 millimeter, 5.22 carat, natural opaque gemstone called ceruleite. Now, you have peridot. The framework, the halo is really fascinating. It's Art Deco with the geometric patterns with your peridot. And I believe that's apatite. If we can scroll down, 10 peridots. Yep, and 10 blue apatite accents. It's a magnificent ring. Big bobble on the finger. Just over 1 inch tall. Yeah, this is jewelry to wear and get noticed wearing. 7/8 of an inch wide. Now, ceruleite is rare, is blue. It's got the hardness, it's a little bit softer, about a 5 to a 6 on that hardness scale, right? But if you find yourself wearing turquoise and you're okay with wearing turquoise, then you're more than okay to wear this. It's typically found in Chile, Bolivia. Those are going to be our resources for this gemstone. I believe this is actually a Chilean. We work with a Chilean vendor that we met at the Tucson show. And sometimes they'll have ceruleite and sometimes they won't. It's very rare. It's said to be beneficial for the sign Taurus. And it is substituted for turquoise quite often, and could be a substitute for one of our December birthstones as well. It's very pretty. It means sky blue ceruleite, and it is just one of those rare exotic gemstones that rock hounds will typically find and purchase the specimens. But this is jewelry quality because it's not very cracked. There aren't any real calcite coming through the gemstone. It's all just that one even pretty blue, and that is what makes this jewelry quality. And we mounted it in a lovely ring with your peridots and apatites haloing around. Again, it's definitely a rockhound gem, but it's mounted in jewelry. It's a terrific look, and it's very fancy. When you find this gemstone, it's typically just in a little bit of silver. I like that we made it fabulous. In my opinion, we did. $149. Oh wait, sorry. If we can go back up to the price. Oh, it's $129. I see it. With the code LIVE25, you're going to be looking at only wow, that's great. $97.49. You have 5 budget payments. Uh-oh. I don't know why I keep canceling it out. $97.49 divided by 5 months. Woo, is $19.50 to confirm. $19.50. So enjoy. If you would like to get this, type sold 114 into the chat. Instagram, Facebook family, or on TikTok. Click the link, go to the Shop Elsie page, click the link tree that's posted right above our email, and then you go ahead and click live stream, and then click shop all, and then we can get you the ring. Matching pendant, we'll get to this pretty quickly because it's literally pretty much the same. 6.25 carats is your total weight here. Chain is included, 20 inches, rhodium over sterling. The measure is coming in at 1.5 inches, and the width on that is about 7/8. So what is my price? Is it the same price? I think it is.
I think it is, yeah. Let's see. Previous one was, oh yeah, same price.
Perfect. $19.50 will be the budget payments for 5 months using our code LIVE25. Now, if you want to buy them both, you can bundle and you can save. When you bundle and save without the live stream code, $233.98, but guess what? For you, you get that extra 25% off LIVE25. Type it in. So you get that off of the $233.98. So let's do some math. You can buy the ring and the pendant with the chain for only $175.49. And then over 5 months, wow, your first payment is $35.10 for the rare ceruleite. I know, that's crazy. Chilean ceruleite. So rare. That's awesome. Now, if you want to get that, type sold 115 into the chat. Sold 115. And DJ will send you a link. If you're on TikTok, click the link tree. Go to the Shop LC page, click the link tree, and then click live stream. And then click Shop All, or just call a personal shopper. That dedicated live stream personal shopper telephone number is 888-835-2237. And that person can help you with your purchase. Awesome. Switching gears again. What a variety we've got. Let's see. And I'm putting these right here for you, DJ.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wow, this is massive. Very unique. Wearable works of art is what we've got from Bali. Like, see, I've never seen this ring. This is wild. This is, look at the dragon heads. This is your Tulang Naga. The prongs are dragons. This is all by hand, by the way. All made by hand. Extraordinary structure. And then look at the faceting on this Brazilian citrine. We call it the starburst. That is crazy, with the etching on the inside in the pattern of a star. I don't know if this is an award-winning faceted pattern. If it's not, it should be. Wow, this is rocking my world. 12.25 carats total weight. You got a ton of silver. It's all by hand. Wow, this is so awesome. This is the type of ring as a jeweler, if I was a private designer and jeweler, that I would put in every single ad. I would put in the window under a spotlight to get clientele to come on in. It's 1 inch by 1 inch, and up off the finger, a 1/2 inch. I mean, you almost need all of that space in order to build the tower of Tulang Naga dragons. This is just, whoa. Unbelievably imaginative and unique. If that is your vibe, I've got so many creatives who are my clients, like artists, right?
Yeah.
This is your jam. And I'm going to call this unisex as well, sizes 5 through 10. But I could definitely see a gentleman wearing this as a pinky ring, if you wanted to do that. Yeah, you see that too? This is awesome. Can we scroll down? I'm wondering if we actually have the gram weight of the silver. This is heavy. It's a 15 millimeter citrine. Oh, I'm so sorry we don't have the gram weight on this. Did we ever put a scale in here?
I just still need to talk to Jennifer about that.
Okay. That would be, we definitely need a scale. I don't want to give a gram weight. It's heavy. I don't want to say it and then get it wrong. And then you're like, well, Marva said, it's heavy. All right. Price, $179.99, not for the next 24 hours. For you, you're looking at $135. Oh, sorry. $134.99. You've got 5 budget payments. You're looking at $27 even. Wow. For jewelry built by hand. Now, if you want to come back and learn more about Bali Legacy and our artists who make this jewelry, come back at 2 p.m. later today because I will have 2 hours of Bali Legacy and the Sajin Silver Collection.
I was mistaken. It's purely Sajin Silver.
Never mind. DJ!
Sorry. Well, because I saw the Bali in this show and then I got confused with,
That's okay. It's still Balinese made and there's still definitely a story to tell.
That's true.
Okay. All right. But I still have many more designs to share with you in this segment.
Pendants.
Matching pendant?
Correct.
Where is that? Oh! Ooh. Here we go. So let's get to the price. $159.99 is not your price. You have your live stream deal at $119.99 with 5 budget payments. Oop. You're looking at $24. First of 5 budget payments. Not bad. Woo, this is delightful. Wow. If you love jewelry design, this is next level. This should be award winning. 1 1/4 inches tall by 3/4 of an inch wide with a starburst etching inside of your citrine. And you have a hexagon shaped facets all the way across the top. I've never seen anything like it. This is cool, man. Way cool. Now the chain is not included on this one. What I would do, this is unisex, 100%. Gentlemen, maybe a leather cord through. We used to have solid silver collars from the Sajin collection. You might want to check that out at shopelsie.com or call our personal shopper with the live stream. Their number is 888-835-2237. I forget how much those were, maybe $60, $70 to just have a collar, because you do have a nice big bail right here. 4 millimeters or less can go ahead and slide through. But this is something that needs to be put on display. I've never seen anything like it. Congratulations, our Bali designers. This is a knockout. With the Tulane Naga, the 3-dimensional dragons acting as the prongs. This is extraordinary. Have you ever seen anything like this, DJ?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is wild. The dragon, again, we've got so much more to get to in the next 20 minutes, but overall, symbol of protection. Protecting your land, protecting your family, protecting your children, protecting you. Ultimate protector in many, many cultures is going to be that dragon. Congratulations on that. Is this my ring? I think I just got this ring. I just wore it to the fair. We went up to, my honey bunny and I drove up to Dallas and we went to the Texas State Fair opening day. And I just bought this. Yeah, and I wore it. Look, I am obsessed with blue zircon, but the problem with blue zircon is that you really have to map it out and cut it in a way to reduce the color zoning and reduce the windowing because of the crystalline structure. And when this landed on my desk, I think it was 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, it was mapped out beautifully and it doesn't have the typical windowing that you will see, and I bought it. I was just like, whoa, I have to have it. This is a good one. I own it. 3.40 carat Art Deco ring. So this is a blue zircon, not zirconia. It's a genuine gemstone, carbon dated back 1 billion years, and sourced in Cambodia. And I think it's an 8x6. If you can scroll down, you have white zircon accents. Again, we use white zircons because they have almost as much dispersion as a diamond. 9x7. 9x7 millimeter. They're mesmerizing. So the category for zircon, yeah, this is my ring. 3/8 of an inch by half inch. I love it. So just real quick, you should have seen this in the sunshine. Amazing. Second to the diamond. So think of all of the fire a diamond will output in a colorless, flawless diamond. And add blue. So you'd have a blue diamond. Blue diamonds, I'll just share with you, I was doing some research of a natural blue diamond. None of like to get this color in a blue diamond, it'd be $1 million plus in this size. Typically they're kind of a gray blue, 8 points. So not even 1/10 of a carat was $16,000. Thank you, blue zircons, because you get nearly as much dispersion, fire, scintillation, sparkle as you will in a blue diamond, but in a zircon for, price. Thousands, if not millions less. I bought this ring. I have it. I wore it all day Friday. It sparkled like cray-cray. People noticed it that we were looking at mattresses and just like, oh my God, I love your ring. And I'm like, thank you. It always feels good, especially when you buy a piece of jewelry brand new. Like that first day you wear it, somebody compliments you. I was like, thanks. What's our price? $179.99. No. Your price, $134.99. I'm on budget payments, paying this ring down right now. This is hilarious. $27 are the budget payments. And you get free shipping over the next 24 hours. If you want to buy this, type sold 118 into the chat. And DJ will send you a link. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Go to the Shop LC page. Click Linktree. Go ahead, then click live stream. And then click shop all. And we'll get this ring to you with 25% off and free shipping. I bought it. I wore it Friday. I got a compliment on the first day. I love this ring.
David Michelle on Instagram says, so sparkly.
Thank you so much. Happy Monday. You're right. But whatever you're seeing on your screen, it sparkles even more. And in the sunshine, blue zircon is so lively. But like I said, I bought it. I have it. I own it. I wear it. And it's on budget payment right now. Not gonna lie, it's on budget payment. What's next?
We have the matching.
Oh, I didn't buy them. Okay, so when I was on TV, our live broadcast, I didn't have the matching pendant. Wah wah. Guess what? Guess what I've got to do? Of course, I've got to get the set. It's cut from the same rough. You're not going to find a match to this anywhere. Now, this is 3.20 carats, also a 9x7 millimeter with the natural white zircons on top of the beautiful blue zircon. The chain is included, 20 inches, rhodium over sterling silver, big, healthy lobster claw. Yeah, we didn't have the matching pendant. Oh, gosh, this sparkles like crazy. Aquamarine won't do this. Only a blue diamond will do this. And if you were to find a blue diamond that was this clean, this bright, this size, you'd be looking at anywhere between $500,000 to $1 million. That's a fact. Just under a half inch. Oh, this is so pretty. It's even better looking. Whatever you're seeing right now and you're loving this, it's prettier in person. Now let's get to the price. $179.99. Your deal over the next 24 hours. That can't be right. Oh, I divided it. Oops, sorry. DJ, I need your help with the pricing.
Oh, it's the same price.
Is that the same price?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
$34.99.
Okay, $134.99, or your budget payments are $27. Yeah. And blue zircon, it's a dreamy blue gemstone. The only comparison would be a natural blue diamond, but only into the millions of dollars. I just love this. Let me put this with the ring again. I'm shopping with you right now, live stream family. Let's take a look. Ooh la la. Oh my gosh. You're going to love it. And by the way, you have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you're not swooning, like literally melting like butter when you see this on your neckline, send it back. But that's what I did. I melted like butter. I got to take a look at myself in the mirror really quick. I'm shopping with you. Oh yeah. It's neon. Are you kidding me? It's gorgeous. Are we buying it? Okay. Type sold 119 into the chat if you want to get this lovely blue zircon pendant and add the ring. Did we have a bundle and save there, I wonder?
Oh, I think we did. Let me go back for a second.
Okay.
We did, yes.
Yeah, we had a bundle and save. All right. You get 25% off the bundle and save price. So $323.98 with 75% off. You get the set for $242.99. But you divide that over 5 months. Okay, you buy them both? Oh my gosh. This is a better deal than what I paid. I didn't have the pendant. $48.60 when you do the bundle and save. Wow, you're getting a better deal than I'm gonna get. So pretty. Enjoy these. Oh, it's nice. It just makes me melt every single time. I love it. Treat yourself to these gemstones, friends. No one gives you the lowest best pricing outside of Shop LC and a vast array of minerals from around the globe. Nobody. Not for pricing like this. Stunning. Yes? Do we have a visitor?
No. So they're just snooping. Can't tell what it is.
They're in the shadow. Okay. Shifting. Okay. The $139.99 for genuine emerald anything is. We're not supposed to use the C word. Cheap. That's $139. Because, you know, when we say that word, it kind of invokes poor quality. So I avoid using that. This is exceptional quality. Your emerald is from the second highest producer of minerals on Earth today. The Kagem mine, it's owned by a company called Gem Fields, most important colored gemstone mining operator, period, to date. And it's located in Zambia. Why this deposit is so important? Because you are getting emeralds that will mimic the hue, tone, saturation, clarity of the Colombian emeralds. That's the only deposit that they found of this green beryl that could match that level of quality. Now what you have, I believe there's a little bit more vanadium in this deposit in Zambia. So they're a bit more stable, they're cleaner, and you will find a little bit more of a more lush green. I believe the Colombian emeralds will have more iron. I might be confusing those because I haven't looked at my notes lately, but it's just the mineral content that accounts for clarity issues and color. Hue. I shouldn't say color because they're green, but tone and saturation. This is lovely. It's a 1.20 carat. We call it an embrace ring, but it is classic and traditional with just the split shank on the shoulders, featuring moissanite this time. Sparkle above a diamond. $139.99. Nope. Not your price. Over the next 24 hours, using the code LIVE25 when you check out, your lower price is $130. Is that right? No, not $139. $104. Excuse me. $104.99. You've got 5 months to pay down the balance, and that's $21. $21 for a excuse me, a real emerald ring, 1.20 carats. So I think your emerald is a carat. If we could scroll down. Oop. Okay. Now this is pretty, very bright. 99. I've been doing this way too long, y'all. I got it down. It's 99 points. Can we call it 1 carat? And it's 7 by 5 millimeter. Can you believe that?
Yeah, off by 0.01.
Yeah. Very pretty. Art Deco styling with a combination of a couple of baguettes, north, south, east, west, in that halo with the rounds. Very well structured. Focuses your eye squarely on the beauty of that very clean emerald. My goodness. I mean, of course, you can see a few structures within, but that's clean for an emerald. Ooh, look at this apatite. I got an apatite. Ooh, lagoon blue. It's extraordinary. I tell you, in all of these years, I'd never seen blue apatite as clean and bright as the lagoon blues and the Bertroka blue apatites Shop LC brought in this year in 2024. Because, you know, we've been bringing you blue apatite for years. It's just the Bertrokas and the lagoons have kicked it up multiple notches. And it really, this apatite mimics the hue, tone, saturation, clarity of Para Iba tourmaline, which, you know, can sell for up to $100,000 per carat. It's insane. You've got the color captured in a different gem, which we call Lagoon Apatite. I love the pattern. It's a big fancy cocktail ring, 3 carats total weight as it's combined with the moissanite halos of baguettes and rounds, reaching about 3/4 of an inch up off of the finger. And is this a 10 by 8?
Let's see. It's a 9 by 7.
9 by 7. It looks so much larger than that. All right. But it is a 9 by 7, 2 carats with, is that 2 carats? Yes. With the remaining balance there with your moissanites. And this is all done for you in rhodium over sterling silver. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And faceting, for apatite, faceting makes all the difference in the world. And you can see that there are actually micro facets within here, kite-shaped facets all the way through. This is a beautiful, I think you'll love it. If you love blue and you love a little bit more on the fancier cocktail ring side, this is a great option. $169.99, not your price for the next 24 hours. I've got you in at $127.49 with the, do we have 5 budget payments?
We have, yeah, correct.
Great. You can get this ring for $25.50. That's crazy. And it's confusing too. It's not cubic zirconia. This is not some sort of Austrian crystal. Like, these are actually the Lagoon Apatite, not treated. That is natural. And of course, moissanites are lab created. They have to be, because very little of it was originally discovered. So it's got to be lab created today to get any quantity. It's super pretty, guys. Oh, if you want in, type sold.
121.
121 into the chat, Instagram, Facebook. If you're on TikTok, go to the Shop LC page, click the link tree positioned right above our email. Go to, and then click live stream. There we go, I'm trying to remember. And then go ahead and click shop all. We're going to get you that matching pendant.
And we only have about 5 minutes left, so I think we just go through this one relatively quickly. We don't have many items left.
Okay, here we go. Why don't you go ahead and holler out that price for me?
Okay. So the regular price is $139.99. With left 25, it'll be $104.99. And then with budget payments, that'll be $20.99.
Beautiful. $20.99 are going to be those budget payments. If you want to independently get this pendant, it's a 2-carat total weight here. So you have fewer moissanites, of course. And if we can, do we have the free shipping, by the way. Type sold 122 into the chat. DJ will send you a link to purchase. Bundle and save. Yes. $278.98. But we're going to take an additional 25% off that, which brings your price down to
209.23.
wow, $209.23 with the budget payments. First payment using budget payments, and the code LIVE25 will be okay. I will get that for you.
Wait,
209. What was it? $209 and
23 cents. Oh, you're asking for like the budget pay?
yeah,
It was $41.84.
$41.85. $41.85 for both. You're gonna love it. Now, good news, bad news. You will absolutely fall in love with our Lagoon Appetites, but it's a very limited inventory. So when that material is sold through and gone, it's gonna be gone. Oh, yay, we've got a men's ring. It is what we call Peacock Quartz Triplet. It is a triplet, 5.20 carats, Asher cut. So within you'll see the colors of blues and greens like you might find in a peacock feather. That's why we call it Peacock Quartz. About a 1/2 inch tall by a 1/2 inch wide. Strong structure. Rhodium over 925 at sterling silver. We don't have a lot of gents rings, and I understand we can do a much better job of manufacturing more. But that's it. This is a terrific price. You're seeing one now, and $89.99. It's not your price. Over the next 24 hours, you're looking at $67.49. And we have 4 budget payments this time. $16.87. Wow, can't even believe I'm saying those words. $16.87. We'll confirm on that. It's a very handsome ring. Look at that. Yeah, great holiday gift if you know his ring finger size, ladies. All right. What do we have next?
Well, I mean, we can squeeze in one more real quick.
Oh, no, we're done.
Yeah, pretty much done, yeah.
You're done, and you're already, he's about to turn off the camera.
But I did go ahead and scan in the other 2 items that we didn't get to, so they can shop it.
Okay. All right, guys. I will see you a little bit later on this afternoon at 2 p.m. We will feature the Sajin Silver Collection. My name is Marva, and head on over to shoplc.com for more great deals.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Someone must be going crazy on TikTok because we got like 1,000 likes.
Oh, shit.
No, for real.
Oh, that's got to be a bot.